Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another fan server episode. Hi Joe!
Hello!
How are you doing?
I'm fantastic.
You're fantastic. Perfect. See what I did there? I called Joe my fangirl lately. And he's fantastic. So today I'm gonna try out a new concept on the fan server. For the longest time I've had worries that the fan server episodes will eventually just turn into another survival stories where it's just a kind of a repeat for what we're already done in survival stories, or even worse, it's removing my inspiration for things to do in survival stories. As you know, if you would play two similar worlds, that kind of happens. And I talked about this a little bit in my channel update video that I had, episode 102 I think it was, and I've been really thinking about a way to keep recording on the fan server without too much hassle. I have to say, without too much hassle. Because, sure, we could do community builds, but there are only so many community builds you'll do, and most importantly, it would require me to schedule times and stuff with my guys on the server here. And the way I play Minecraft is, believe it or not, I don't set off a time and say, now I'm going to play some Minecraft, I'm going to record this, and I'm gonna put it on YouTube. No. The way I play Minecraft is whenever I feel like playing Minecraft, I play Minecraft. And occasionally I record what I play. And I think, that's how I want to keep playing Minecraft. So, what's my conclusion, you ask? And I know Joe is dying to hear this, I guess. But
I'm totally fangirling.
Totally fangirling. Can I get a woo?
Woo!
Oh man. No, my conclusion is there are so many awesome builds and so many bases and so many awesome people on the server here that what I'd like to do is kind of do... I was thinking, should I do tour episodes every other week? But, this fan server is pretty huge. We got so many buildings and so many bases that it would end up having 2-hour sessions every Sunday. And that wouldn't make sense. So what I'm thinking we do is kind of like a fan build spotlight. And to start it off, I have something to show you that I've been dying to show you for I don't know how long, Joe? 3 months, maybe?
It's been a while. So Iscal likes to give me a hard time for never completing any builds, and I really wanted some different types of wood for that main island when we come into the islands. And the best way of doing that is forestry. Well, that's a lot of work. I don't really feel like spending all that time breeding, trees and stuff like that. And I thought, okay, forestry villagers. Simple enough. But how do we sort villagers to get the ones we want? That's the trick. So Scalda and I came up with this idea of building a villager sorter system. And what we've got is we've got an auto spawner over here. And if you guys watched the 5,000 sub special that we did on the fan server, you know how the embarking tracks work and disembarking tracks. Well, Railcraft has this really cool block called the villager detector, and it's got an interface on it. If you right click on it there, Iscal, show everybody.
I got a white guy and a green guy.
So the green guy is the one I'm after. That's the forestry villagers that trade the tree saplings. So what I want to do is I want to spawn villagers over here, have a train come by, pick them up, and drive them around and drop them into these little pods. And I think we're going to turn these pods into like makeshift houses where the train's actually going through the side of the house and there's a roof over it, and it actually looks like a house. And then the villagers will sort in here, and I can trade with the ones I want, and all of the villagers that we don't want go on down that way, and
they come to villager heaven.
That's exactly right.
Villager heaven over here, aka a Tinker's Construct Smeltery, where they will turn into emeralds. I like how you're cruel about that. So if you're still a villager and you're coming around this corner, you're in trouble because you're gonna get shoved off.
Yep, that is exactly right. And the train circles back around and goes again. So we follow the tracks because we needed some materials and stuff like that for our last little project. So I'm trying to put everything back together again.
Yeah, so that's the weird thing. Last time I was here, this was working beautifully, and now I came here and it was just, it was taken down. And so I got a little bit scared.
We weren't sure, but we're pretty sure that the electric tracks from Railcraft might cause lag. Jacob's suspicion was that they tick down like a battery, constantly trying to charge and discharge.
Right. Yeah.
But
yeah.
upon tearing them all down, we didn't really notice a significant difference in the TPS on the server.
So I should say to anyone who's not on the server, Joe and the boys here have done an amazing work on trying to get the lag away, and I think you've succeeded. I know you've taken a bunch of measurements, but the lag is definitely better. And we're actually running, I should say, we're running the server on a sponsored cubed host server, and it's a powerful one, sure, but it's not like a super powerful one. So I'm pretty impressed with how things are working out and how stable my pack is, and I'm giving myself a little bit of credit there.
It's a good pack.
Yeah. Okay, so everything that you said, that is fine. That is awesome. So basically, just to summarize, Joe and Scalda, we should say, have made a system where villagers gets sorted. Now, for those of you who watched my last Survival Stories episode, you can kind of put two pieces together what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this system, this concept that Joe and Scalda have designed, and we're gonna make it pretty, first of all, because I mean, this is super pretty, Joe. It's stony, and I like it. But we're gonna make it prettier. And then,
are you saying that this isn't pretty?
It's pretty. Yeah. Taste is like your butt. It's split. So I got the left cheek, you got the right cheek, and okay. But anyway. We're gonna take this system, this concept, and we're gonna improve on it, if you will. Okay, I have a few ideas of my own that I want to add on to this, how I would like it to work, and I wanted to make sure that everyone have seen this, because it's truly an amazing piece of art. And what makes this happen, I should clarify. Where are those blocks? They're over here. I keep flying back and forth. What makes this work is really these detector blocks from Railcraft. Basically, whenever the detector blocks, whenever the detector detects what it's said as, oh my goodness, that was the worstest explanation ever. So whenever this villager that I'm seeing on my screen now, the green guy, travels across this detector block, it's gonna output a redstone signal. And we'll go into more depth of how that block works in the Survival Stories episode when we do this. Are you ready to showcase this now, Joe?
I need to get some stuff crafted. Need some mine carts and things like that, but get it put back together, and we should have it all working here momentarily.
All right, cool. So this here is the spawning area, right? Yeah.
Correct.
And you just have the safari net. Okay, yes. What is that name?
And I think
coins for Tantalium. Okay. How do you pick the villagers up, by the way? Oh, I think we may have lost Joe.
I'm still here. Can you not hear me?
Oh, now I can. Yes. How do you pick the villagers up?
These embarking tracks right here will pick them up. They'll pick up any entered range. And that's the trick with the spawner from the auto spawner. The auto spawner has a pretty good size range, and then the villagers, of course, like to run around. So what we need to do is, we had an attractor obelisk sitting down here that would suck all the villagers into one area, so that way they were in range of the embarking tracks.
Okay, cool.
And the embarking tracks, if there's a cow in here or a zombie or whatever, it'll pick it up. It doesn't matter, or a player.
Okay.
If the
Can you
train-
control that anyway, or why isn't it picking me up at the moment?
Well, because there's no train going through here.
But how do you turn? Is this redstone turning them on and off? Yes, it is.
Yes,
Okay.
it is. Yes. Yes,
So
it is.
so why don't? Yeah, sorry. Go on.
I think we have a mob counter also down here, so that it will turn off the auto spawner if the number of villagers we have exceeds a certain number.
Oh, that's cool. Do you use that from Railcraft or from Botania or?
I'm trying to find it.
Oh, jeez, there's a mess down there.
Yeah.
Haven't I taught you? You watched every Survival Stories episode. Haven't I taught you
there-
need to do stone blocks, stone bricks when you do redstone and behindings? I'm sorry, I did a bad job at that.
I don't know where it is. There was a mob counter down here,
Okay.
but I'm not the only person that plays on the server, so there's no telling where it is now.
It is a goner. Alright, so why don't you get the things crafted, get the train together, and we'll come back and we'll take a look at this awesome contraption. It is truly a beauty, a work of art.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
Alright, so you got it working, Joe. Good job.
I do.
I just saw the train pass by. And
you didn't get hit by it.
I didn't get hit by it, no. Are you blocking it? Okay, I see.
I'm blocking it, yeah.
Hey, look at me. I'm not getting electrocuted. That's weird.
I think this was a bad idea. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not Jacob.
Aha! Gee. You bastard, you trained me. I died by a train, so what? You know, these things happen. There be train accidents when you work with trains. Oh, look at this stupid thing. It's stuck now again.
No, it's on a locking track. So if you flip that lever, it'll go.
Oh, so it got like a controlled route? Cool.
Yep, there we go. And just follow the train along.
Ah, I'm riding it. I'm riding it. I wonder if you could put like an Iskall in there and it will throw me out in a beautiful, beautiful palace. Okay, so I'll probably get out. So over here, we'll pick up villagers. Had there been any? If there had been any.
Well, someone programmed the redstone over here. I don't know who it was.
Yep. I know that guy. He is so super cool. Alright, so this guy here. That's working fine. What is going on over here then? So there's a redstone signal from the mob counter, you see. Nothing wrong with the code, it's your mob counter. It's still got a redstone signal. Here, let me demonstrate. If I place that there, it says power 0. You see? Power 1. It says power 1 now. See? You got a redstone signal of power 1.
Okay.
So that means this should work. Oh, you know what I need to do? I know what was wrong here. Wait, we need to create another emitter for the false condition. And we need to set that to emit a weak power of redstone strength 0. Look at this now. Look at me fixing things, eh? There we go. So this little system here was me building because Joe, you know, he said that I could do it if I wanted to, and I can't stay away from SFM. Basically, there is a mob counter down here checking how many villagers are spawned, and once it hits 6, it's gonna turn the mob spawner off, the auto spawner over there. And so now they're just chilling there, and Joe went and flipped the lever, and this should pick them up, right?
Yeah, don't get too close. It'll pick you up too.
Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta think about that when I do this.
Yeah, the embarking track doesn't discriminate.
That's cool. Well, I guess you could put a detector next to it and let the detector output the redstone. See, I think about things already. Wait, I missed it all! It's too freaking quick for me and my jetpack.
That's okay. They're all turning into emeralds.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so I'm gonna run it one more time here. Oh, no, you put it on. Okay. Jeez, this jetpack is loud, I tell you.
Oh, we've got one of the villagers I want.
And a Tomcraft one. Okay.
Yep, to be the guy in green, I want him.
So now he should be pushed out. Yeah, look at that! He's pushed out, he got his new home, and the Tomcraft one as well. Beautiful. Oh, this is so cool. And you could sort the other ones as well, right? It's just a choice.
Yeah.
So if the only thing you'd have to do is go up to the detector and you'd have to flip, where you flip this and yeah. So what I meant with the embarking tracks then, what you could do, you'll have to see in survival stories how you can do it so that it won't pick you up. But long story short, to sound like Direwolf a little bit, you could just remove this red alloy. Ow! No. Crap.
See you later.
It got me. No, you could just remove this red alloy wire and replace it with detectors, right?
Yep.
So you could have a detector in front of every embarking track. Or actually, what you would do to make this really pretty is to only have one embarking track. Would that be quick enough?
We weren't for sure. That's why we put down multiple ones.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna play around with it, and I'm certainly gonna do some of this stuff in survival stories. I hope that you watch next episode, Joe. Are you excited?
Oh yes, I'm very excited. I've been wanting you to do this on
I know.
survival stories forever.
For so long, yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for showing us this. This is an amazing system, and you and Scalda did an amazing job on figuring this out. You know, it's something you don't see often is villager sorting. And you're right, you could get these cool looking tree types from these, so.
It's much faster than breeding. Uh-oh, the train stopped. No, it's going.
It is indeed much faster than breeding. And now it's stopped. But anyway.
Maybe there's a fat villager in there or something. Yeah.
Heavy discrimination.
He's too fat.
Yeah. Oh man. There are only yellow ones in here anyway, we don't want them. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and thanks Joe for spotlighting this. This is, let me know guys how you think, or what do you think about this concept of the fan server. We do some fan server build spotlights, and it could be anything. It could be, like I said earlier, decorative buildings, or it could be technical wonders like this one here. Oh, there are coins down here. I grabbed them. I got them. So let me know that in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, give a big thumbs up for Joe and Scalda and myself. And of course, if you're new to the channel, why don't you subscribe today? You totally should. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we see you in the next episode.